What I'm going to talk about, and apologies for the rather excessively long title, what I'm really going to talk about is how insight derived from data produces better outcomes and what evidence we've got to date. So I'm going to cover quickly a quick introduction to Next Generation Telecare, a look at evidence-based decision making, what's it actually look like in practice, and then move on to look at the evidence from that, and finally a quick case study. Alcuris has spent a lot of time over the last couple of years talking to all sorts of people in the broad 6 stakeholder groups that you can see on the right hand side, and based on their feedback we've grouped our innovation, the new things that we're doing, if you like, into 2 groups: product innovation and service innovation. Just to summarize product innovation, the feedback that we're getting, it would be basically we're looking for something that's got the look and feel, the delight of customer type technology, but we want to combine it with the robustness of social alarms that delivers those life critical alarms when required. What I'm really going to talk about today, though, is the service innovation area, and in particular the areas highlighted in red around proactive prevention, the use of data, and the provision of insight as a service. Just to give you a quick overview of what the Memo Connected Care Suite looks like, we have the hub that sits in the home. That collects data from sensors, Internet of Things sensors and telecare sensors, so that will enable us to provide activities of daily living services now. We'll be providing alarm services later in the year via a firmware update, and next year we'll be providing telehealth connected, we'll be able to connect health-based peripherals via our Bluetooth connectivity. Effectively, the hub uploads its data to a secure database, and then we display that data and the insight, the interpretation of that data in one of 2 ways currently, either on an app for use by family members or on a dashboard that's for use by professional staff typically. Let's just talk about evidence-based decision making. To use a great quote from Donald Rumsfeld, who was talking about assessment of global threats, but has an awful lot of relevance in the world that we sit. There are known knowns. There are, in other words, the things that we definitely know about. There are risks, if you like, where we have concerns. We don't absolutely know, but we're pretty sure there's some risks there. And then, to be frank, there are a load of things of which we have no idea whatsoever. And what we tend to do as an assessment, whether it's a family perspective or a professional one, is to provide a just-in-case plan that covers lots of eventualities. Just in case describes it all. If we move to more of an evidence-based decision-making process, we have our known knowns, which we can see from the activity. We have our known unknowns, which are often about personalized alerts that you can create yourself to reflect as a family member your individual concerns. And then the unknown unknowns, if you like, are generated or highlighted, if you like, by automated learnt data analysis, the outcome of which is the right type of care in the right setting at the right time. And from a customer's perspective or a client's perspective, it's really delivering more quality, more personalization. So outcomes, and I can see the time clock is running away quickly. Outcomes, much greater reassurance to family. It enables family to provide more support, which is perhaps a bit more of a surprise to us than we expected. It enables them through the insight to deliver more early preventative interventions. From a social care perspective, 40% of care plans were amended in our study. Care plan quality went up because it was personalized, size went up and down, and costs avoided exceeded additional costs. I'm going to pass on the case study, to be honest, and I'm just going to finish off and say, if you'd like a copy of the white paper, please feel free to drop us an email and we'll be happy to share that with you.